Good morning. I'm back. Yes, it's been a long hiatus, and also I'm not back with the way I had planned to because I was actually looking at past IC papers, giving you questions, probable questions, how to work out the essay answers, and then the reference to the context and what to focus on. When suddenly we had this exciting news, or was it a bombshell? Probably, whatever you call it, news from the board saying that they're going to have MCQs in the first term. Yes, MCQs based on all the three genres. You have Tempest, the poetry, prose, as well as MCQs from comprehension and grammar. Comprehension and grammar only, right? And so I thought, okay, let me start framing some questions. You did ask me to hurry up, but honestly, the reason why I was delaying was I was waiting for some samples from the board to understand how many choices are they going to give, what kind of MCQs they're going to prepare. Is it going to be theme based? Is it going to be who said who, etc., etc. There are different options, right? And but then I guess I waited too long. I thought, let me frame it the way I have learned it all my life. So I designed 30 questions from the Tempest for your first work this week. The way I'll go about doing it is I'm giving you the Tempest MCQs now, and then in a couple of days, I'll give you the answers to the Tempest this MCQ, while I give you the questions from poetry, right? And a couple of days after that, I'll provide you the answers from the poetry questions that I've shared and give you the MCQ for prose. And we'll follow that sequence, and by then, hopefully, we'll have the samples from the board, and I can make a few questions afresh for your practice. And I really hope that you work honestly with these MCQs. Don't read through the act, close your text, and try to answer the questions. See, this is learning, so it doesn't matter if you get some answers wrong. The more the practice, the better you become in this, right? And I will provide as many MCQs as possible. I'll also share links with some of the books that will be made available. I'm sure ISC is very enterprising when it comes to printing and publishing books for your practice, right? So that's the way I plan it, and I hope you enjoy answering these MCQs. Yes, I enjoyed preparing them, though it was at times a bit challenging. Yes, so this is the way it goes. I have prepared a question with 4 choices. You know, there's always one correct choice, unless you have a D saying all the above, then you know you click 1, right? And let me look at the first one for you. Why were Ferdinand's mean tasks not as heavy and odious? The choices are: is it because he had a past of doing very heavy tasks, or he was delighted on being alive and in the presence of good people, or he was delighted as he has Miranda's thoughts for company, or he in the past has successfully completed heavy and odious tasks? Yes. Well, you know it is because he had Miranda's thoughts for company. And he knew at the end of the task he would have Miranda herself also for company. So you know it is C. Yeah. So you can write C in your notebook and check it later if the answer is correct, right? It is this one. So that's the way you work it. These are the first 5 questions. Then you have 6 to 10. Again, based on Act 3, Scene 1, still the Miranda Ferdinand scene continues here. And then, of course, we move on from 11 into the Caliban Stefano Trinculo scene. Very interesting, layers of meaning in it, different relationships that have been established. So you have 11 to 15 here, then again 16 to 20 here. That is again detailed about the scene between the 3 of them. And then, till 18 it's the Act 3, Scene 2. And from 19 I have moved on to the Harpy scene, Act 3, Scene 3. Very important scene, as you know, and different layers of understanding, different presentation. And an Ariel in his full flow in the scene, and also the thoughts about Alonso Stefano Alonso, Sebastian, Antonio, and of course Gonzalo. Who can forget it? But the drollery is very important. Yes, so you have questions from here right up to 30. Yes, so 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, just since I've done the first one, I'll do the last one. Which character is least affected by what actually unfolds in context of the entire drama? Least affected. You know the person least affected is Gonzalo. Yes. Everyone. Miranda, Ferdinand are affected. Caliban, Stefano, Trinculo, definitely because they are plotting. And in Act 3, Scene 3, the three men of sin are definitely affected. The only person who knows there's nothing that he has to lose is Gonzalo. So the choices makes it very clear, right? So guys, let's see you solving these 30 questions. Keep reading your text. The best way to max your MCQ is when you know your text thoroughly. And my advice is keep reading your text. Don't try to learn anything. When you read something twice, thrice, 4 times, there are things that stick, and you know when you get the choices, the right one will come back to you naturally, right? So all the best, and do continue with your wearing your mask, washing your hands, maintaining your social distancing, and as soon as if you're above 18, I hope you've got your vaccinations taken. For those below 18, I think the government will roll it out for you all soon. Till then, stay safe, take care, see you very soon. Bye for now.